should be not simple for LGD, but they can definitely come out on top.
Maybe Setsu can do a good job here. Maybe he gets hired by LGD after if this bear does a good enough job. But on the opposite side, you've of course got Team Spirit. And right now, looking like it's going to be Ame in so much trouble. First blood going the way of Team Spirit.
They did bring a fair amount of tangos into the lane and probably some healing self later on as well. Ame is dead again.
Yeah, Ame in trouble and gone.
No bear.
Another kill, and he's going to be without the bear for 75 seconds in this lane.
How's Ame looking? 7 CS only.
Yeah, Ame not exactly doing great. They've got the Arctic Burn onto the Skywrath Mage. Miposhka running away.
Slow.
Faith Beyond, he does have that Thunderclap available with these right clicks going in. Miposhka is low, but now the turnaround's on a Xingqiu. They've got Yatoro ready to go, but they just don't have the damage. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Mira goes down to Y. So finally on the board here for LGD, and they're still looking over at Miposhka. It's Xingqiu who gets the kill with a Splinter Blast.
So you have to be super careful.
Miposhka's ready with Mangoes. He's got the mana regen. Oh, Faith Beyond!
He's dead.
Oh, dear. Miposhka's got him, and Xingqiu might just be next on the list. He's trying to get a kill here onto the Luna. The right-click damage isn't going to be enough, and it's a double kill for Miposhka, and he is just charging.
He dealt 1,000 damage per minute, actually. That is kind of insane, if you think about it. Toronto Tokyo trouble.
The Cinder Brew as well as the Thunderclap. Faith Beyond able to get at least one back, and Toronto Tokyo goes down over mid. Is nothing to say is there with the help of Xingqiu to finish off this Ember. So it's a battle of back and forth so far. Well, why he's back into the grave and Collapse. He's got himself another kill. He's on a killing spree.
Let's be careful with the bear. He's going to lose the bear again.
It looks like it's just going to fall. It's slowed down enough. They've got Mira up with it. They'll dispose of the bear and its life. 300 gold going to this Marcy.
It's very interesting to see Ama's skill, but usually we just skill one level in the Savage Roar, so you can help each other. Like the bear can help you, and you can help the bear. But chose to go for the greedy skill build, and so far it's not paying off Yatoro again.
Yeah, he'll throw out the Lucent Beam. They've got the silence from that Ancient Seal on the Skywrath Mage, but burning with the Cinder, they've got the Thunderclap, and they will take him out with the help of Nothing to Say. They can put the pressure onto the Tier 1 tower, and what they want to do is take it potentially and close down this map, leaving them without words to fill in the gaps here for Team Spirit.
Ame again, he has the true form though. Yeah, there's no way you can initiate on that.
Collapse with that kill on a Xingqiu. Nothing to Say, getting low. Swashbuckles, Rolling Thunder. He'll try to get on him, but the slide is in. Toronto Tokyo clears out the Pangolier.
And Y is next.
Y hiding behind the trees, but that's not going to work. He's got the silence, but the seal is in, and they'll put an expiration date on the life of this Enchantress. Still, though, the rebound and speeding up Miposhka, but not speeding him up enough.
Mira might be dead too for instance.
Can't go in and get that kill on a one, but he's looking for a second. One shot away, double kill for Faith Beyond. They've got Yatoro nearby. He doesn't have an Eclipse, but he does have a Lucent Beam to help. Here comes the bear. Ame hitting on a Toronto Tokyo. They're going to heal the creep, so the tower will be tanked by that creep. They wanted to dive the tower, and the way they were going to do so without taking aggro was healing that creep.
And they're playing it almost perfectly.
Arctic Burn on Toronto Tokyo.
No Remnant on him.
He doesn't have a Remnant now. He's
been
disposed both by the Marcy and by LGD. Miposhka shows up with Collapse, but these heroes may have rotated a little bit too late.
There's 5 mid.
They've also popped the Unleash, and that's not really going to do anything for Mira.
Yeah, for the basically the spell, of course, to get rid of the slows of himself. But yeah, the game is starting to sort of crumble for Spirit. They took a 3k lead, now back to 1k.
Thinking about Rolling Thunder. Mira hit up into the air. This should be an easy kill for the bear. Ame's got one, but Miposhka's next on the list, and they're checking it twice. Nothing to Say.
Problem is with Viper, you can't really take the dangerous lanes at all. Oh my god, they're finding Yatoro again.
If they get this kill into the Luna, it's going to feel drastic. They'll go in, the Ancient's trying to steal it. But, well, they can't do so. They've got Faith Beyond going in for more and dominating for this Brewmaster. Top lane, they have the ult coming in from Miposhka with the Searing Chains of Toronto Tokyo. They'll take out Ame, so the carries get traded.
This game is really funny in terms of whenever somebody dies with that ult, the other dies too.
He's trying to roll, but there's the disposal with the Unleash. They've got the ulti coming out from Collapse. Nothing to Say needs to be careful as a Toronto Tokyo Ember's coming in. Collapse getting low. Does he have the help from Toronto Tokyo? No, he's focusing his attention on the Zinkyu at the moment. And now Collapse trying to walk away, but they've got the damage coming out from this swashbuckle. They've got themselves one. They've got themselves two. Toronto Tokyo doesn't have the damage to get this Winter Wyvern just yet. He'll slight once again, but it's still not it.
Hard balancing game.
Speaking of farm, Yatoro, he's taking the stacks in the triangle. They'll go for the Rolling Thunder, and nothing to say coming over. Collapse, he's on the run. He's got some help from Aposhka. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but they also have two other heroes here to try and help him out. They'll look over at this Viper who will throw out the ult, but they've got so much damage to get the kill on the Collapse. They've got a mega kill streak here for Faith Beyond.
Thank you. Fly away, my friend.
Rolling Thunder, they don't have a blink. They do have the defusal. If they want to use it to slow him down, that's going to be used on Aposhka. Trying to get the kill onto the Skywrath Mage, and it's a great sidestep. Toronto Tokyo focusing his attention on the Zinkyu to try and get a kill onto the Winter Wyvern, but there's the disarm, Searing Chains, Shield Crash. Toronto Tokyo, Sleight of Fist once again, he'll remedy away, and with 17 health, they'll survive on the bottom lane. They're gonna go for the Brewmaster. They've got the silence, but they don't have the damage. Oh, again, Mystic Flare, but nothing to say gets the kill on Aposhka. He's on a killing spree. It's fights across the map that only end up in one kill.
They're looking for Faith Beyond again too. They have the Orchid.
Jump on
nice.
Primal Split. Mira is in trouble onto the tier 2 tower. Collapse. He's just gonna let this Marcy
rebound in
themselves. 5. They've got the rebound in 5, 4, 3. I don't know if that's gonna be in time.
And
trying to make the time, but there's the stun, there's the root, there's the kill, and it's Faith Beyond who is unstoppable.
Yeah,
and they've got the
grand
Deso
final
now.
worthy performance there from him.
Yeah.
It's like a fake offlaner in that sense.
3 heroes moving up. Why? The leader.
Oh, I mean, Poshka, he might just die again.
Heal, so he should be fine even if he were to get caught. Aposhka, though, he's not going to be. And Zinkyu will have credit for another. Why in a good spot to break smoke if it were going to go that way? But with this word and they see him, they know like they just don't have a chance to get into the pit. We'll see if they can find anything at the moment.
Mind you, there's no bear right now, but
it's going to be tough because nothing to say is over to the side, but they've got themselves to dispose as well as the Mystic Flare. They go into the Winter's Curse, but it's not enough to save, nothing to say. As this Enchantress is trying to run with the pig pole, but Y goes down. Mira, he did his job. He got the kill. They've got the Searing Chains. It's out onto the bear, which is going to fall. So there's gold there for Yatoro and a good victory for Spirit. Looks like this Aegis is turning into a farming Aegis. It's going to expire in 4 seconds anyway.
Zinkyu's looking to get a good curse on potentially.
Potentially has that opportunity. The Rolling Thunder coming in, and they're going to rebound, try and jump, try and find an escape.
The two supports on trouble.
Arctic Burn and Toronto Tokyo, he's staying. Mira's here too. Searing Chains onto the bear. They'll look over. Mira, ooh, nothing to say. He's the one who's in trouble, taking a lot of damage. The Lucent Beam, there's the kill. And they're going to go in for more. They've got the BKBB pop by Toronto Tokyo. They'll jump away with Mira. Up into the air, Cyclone to Yatoro. The bear hitting away, but he's got the remnants to try and leave.
Oh, nice curse.
Winter's Curse is in onto the Viper. It's locked down. 3 of these heroes, Toronto Tokyo as well as Mira, trying to run. They've got themselves to dispose onto the bear as well as the Mystic Flare. It's out on Ame. They get the kill to Collapse. The Eclipse is dropped down, but the stuns aren't hurting enough. They've got the kill onto Yatoro. Faith Beyond with a double kill, and now they look over Toronto Tokyo. He's slowed up, stunned off, killed off, triple kill. Faith Beyond is godlike, and LGD come out the victors on that one. It was real close. It looked like Spirit had the opportunity, but Zinkyu in with a beautiful Winter's Curse, and it's followed up by the rest of LGD. LGD, they're set up to try and control this. The question is, are Spirit willing and confident enough to contest? Again, it's very hard to contest this, and you've almost got Brewmaster with both charges ready on the Primal Split.
This is LGD's for the taking. There's not much you can do about it. You can't really fight into the Curse or the Brewmaster right now.
They're going to try. Toronto Tokyo comes in with a Sleight of Fist. Searing Chains. Mystic Flare is down. They've got the Enchantress, but they're not going to get the Aegis. Roche is for the side of LGD. Toronto Tokyo tries to go in. They've got the Aegis on Ame. BKB. All the bashes! And now he's trying to run with the Remnant. The Sleight of Fist again. Remnant as well. Winter's Curse. They've got the control. Do they have the kill with the Rolling Thunder? They certainly do. Ame taking out the Ember, who is continuing to struggle. I buy too many sentries. I was playing Zeus yesterday and still buying them. They'll go after Zinkyu. They've got themselves also a boatload of damage, but that's just the Winter Wyvern. They just dropped the Eclipse for that. And the Mystic Flare. Yatoro trying to get out of this BKB, but no bash is coming through.
Chance.
They found Mira, who will blink away, go for the TP. Nothing to say. He's there, but they won't be able to stop the TP from going off. The TPs are in from LGD, and Spirits certainly feel the pressure, the aura, the miasma coming from LGD as they continue to put it on and be across the river going after these heroes. And they have found Mira, but the blink away. Quick fingers for the Marcy. Aposhka nearby too. Rebound, some movement speed on the run. Fade grenade is in. And they're going to go to the primal split. There's a remnant in the trees. Maybe if they go too deep, there's 4 spirits to deal with now, so that's not great. Maposhka certainly dead already, and it'll be Gem on the ground for them to pick up. Oh,
Mira picked it up
again. Oh, Mira got it.
But he's slowed up as well.
Now he's in trouble. Collapse trying to fight, trying to take out the bear, but that back to form is Faith Beyond.
Nice
Winter's Curse, now he locks up Collapse. They still send out these couriers, and mid-tower looking like it's going to drop, and it falls. These 2 heroes that are left on Spirit of the Luna as well as the Ember are trying to farm and have some semblance of a defense, but they have nothing so far, and they have lost their melee racks over mid.
Remember when we complained about tiny building damage? Well, that is even more ridiculous.
It's kind of gross.
He has the AC, he has the Desolator. Those buildings are melting. You lose 1 team point, the game is over at this point initially.
Silence again, Lucent Beam onto the bear. All seen on your screen. And they're going to go. They're going to try and take this tower. There needs to be a response. You need to expect a response. The response is to get the bear. That's 300 gold for the Luna. They go into the primal split. They've got the swashbuckle. There's the disarm and the stun. It's out onto the Luna. Disarmed again thanks to the Void Bear that is out from Faith Beyond in the primal split. He's got the bear to go back to, so they're not too scared of really retreating on the side of LGD. And they've taken the tier 3 in the melee racks again, this time up top. They're going to try and make a go up 16K. They're waiting just in case anybody goes out a little bit too far, strays too far from home. They'll jump in and, well, immediately take them out. And there they go.
4 splits.
That's the first one. Got the play going
tower down.
Try and take the tower. It's already gone. Over to the side is Collapse. He's got to make something happen. He's throwing right clicks in onto Ame, but it's not doing any damage. The
Collapse getting shredded.
Well, this is a Rolling Thunder. They get the Kona Beer. They look for the Eclipse, but the damage, it's just not there. Toronto Tokyo with the BKB. They've got themselves the Cold Embrace. It's out into Y. He's healing up. It's certainly going to be the entire base that is gone. And what can you do if you're the side of Team Spirit? 34 minutes into the game, you're up against Mega Creeps, and you are fighting on your heels. For Yatoro, well, the Cat's fighting on all 4 heels. They're trying to make it happen, but they just can't.
Split on
There's the refresher, there's the split. And the Cyclone onto Yatoro.
They can't even defend.
LGD, they're making them watch as they take their base. Spirit, they need to fight, but they can't. They're not allowed to. The Ancient is exposed. The throne is going to go down. LGD looking like they're going to get themselves game 1. Mira drops again for 75
they're all alive to just lose it.
They just cannot defend. LGD will take game number 1 here over Team Spirit.
We already saw Marcy and Viper last game. Like, Lone Druid is one of the best laners, and they completely crushed him. I even thought about potentially like a fast vessel. Oh, why? You're in trouble. He's dead.
This right-click damage certainly hurts, and they're going to ping right away that they have the ward, but it's not going to matter. It's first blood for Collapse. Not the heal, but they don't have the health. It'll be a trade in which Y gets the kill.
We've been careful.
Avalanche out.
Maposhka, you're just dead.
Maposhka, he's gone to Xingqiu.
Just like that.
With the tiny of Xingqiu are able to secure that kill and even it up at 2. Again, it feels like we're following the same storyline. Spirit gets a couple kills. They go back the other way for LGD. Shield Crash trying to survive. Nothing to say, but the Sleight of Fist is there.
Solo kills in mid lane should not happen. Nice play by Toronto Tokyo.
Still though,
by Ame
back
again.
And forth. Ame, shallow grave, but I don't think that's really gonna make it any less deep. He'll step and be 6 foot under. Doesn't grab the dispose on the dazzle, so Y's A-okay.
Yeah, slight miscommunication. Viper went back. Mira wanted to go in.
Stormhammer, dual breath.
Goodbye,
They've got 3 heroes here with the help of Nothing to Say. They'll take out the Jakiro, and it's again LGD showing off that group up mentality to get more of these kills. That was the same thing that Nothing to Say did in the last game, except he went top. Yeah. Came over, got a couple of kills, and his game started to boost out.
And for Ame now, it's all jungling. Level 3 acid spray makes it really easy to do so. And he's going to be level 6 momentarily. So, a little bit of a skirmish in the mid lane, but...
They want it. They've got the avalanche.
He's stuck here. It's the worst position.
Spot. Toss into another hit. Bounce up into the air. And Nothing to Say with the help of the Tiny is able to get a kill on the Toronto Tokyo. A little bit of revenge for this Pangolier.
I've seen it so many times where people are like, yeah, I have a little bit of a lead on you. Why? Here's a TP available, but
yeah, Shallow Grave too, as long as, now maybe TP, but it's probably too late. Shallow Grave will wear off. He's got the heal, but it won't matter. Collapse now dominating.
Yeah.
He's been farming okay. He's in third for his cores. Searing Chains, as well as the Dual Breath. They've got the heal. They do have Shallow Grave. Not needed at the moment. They're going to come over with the Rolling Thunder and make something happen on the side of LGD by getting a kill on Amira. And it's just one so far, but it doesn't look like Spirit's going to get anything back for their troubles. They brought a lot of heroes here.
But yeah, the 3 cores of LGD are very well farmed. 1k lead ahead. It's not a massive lead considering you have an Alchemist, but still, the Prophet and Pango are also very farmed.
So the net worth is going to be deceiving with the more and more space that LGD gets, as it will be a lot on the Alchemist.
Oh, that's damage.
The question becomes, is it all on the Alchemist? And right now, that's really not the truth, right? We've seen Alchemist games where the other 2 cores get nothing, but the way with Faith Beyond plays this Nature's Prophet, it's certainly possible that this team gets more around the map. That being said, nothing to say, he's in trouble. He is going to survive with the Shallow Grave for now. He'll try to TP away, and he'll be fine.
Mira's in trouble now.
Mira is the one going down with the treants in front of him, but Mira turns it. They'll look over. They've got the rebound into these heroes. They get the kill on Mira. They look over at Faith Beyond. They've got themselves the Ice Path on it too. They take out Faith Beyond as well as why. They'll look for Zinq. Dual Breath. The damage is out on a tiny, but not enough. Toronto Tokyo, though, thinking about chasing and getting this +1, and the Slight just isn't the killing blow. But
he got shut down in the left lane.
Yeah, the top lane wasn't exactly easy or smooth sailing for him.
Yeah. Now they're just diving to get the mid tower. They need to open up the map ASAP.
Zinq, he's in. Avalanche landing on a 2. They've got the toss up into the air. They're looking for the Rolling Thunder. They've got.
He ran it back in.
Back. White. Toronto
There was a
Tokyo.
misclick.
Oh boy.
Alchemist farming the enemy jungle very aggressively, but he knows his team is just around the corner. Relic completed now, onto the Radiance.
Yeah, on to finishing it all up.
They're pinging out the Alchemist position.
Tokyo, they're gonna go rebound. They're on the run. If they could go for Y first, maybe they catch up to Ame and get the kill there, but the sight of his Searing Chains, Poison Touch, Dispose, all onto Y. He'll Shallow Grave by his time. Nobody coming here for the side of LGD just yet. They do have 2 heroes in the vicinity, but not moving in. So a lot of Alk being played. And there's the Hurricane Pike finished off for Collapse. That's pretty quick, 1.5 minutes quicker than the average as well. Looking to go in and have the Rolling Thunder. They'll go after Mira, but he'll rebound away.
Slowed a lot though.
Mira on the run. Viper Strike through onto Nothing to Say. He's got to be careful, and so does Zinq. They've got the Stormhammer, Avalanche on a 4, as well as the Swashbuckle landing on these heroes. They've got the Sprout, they have the control. They look over at Toronto Tokyo, the rebound once again. Nothing to say, he doesn't have the Rolling Thunder. He already went in with the Shield Crash, but he's got the save from Y with the Shallow Grave. Swashbuckle getting Toronto Tokyo very low. They've got the Sprout with the Force Staff, which is actually the Hurricane Pike to get away. Unstable Concoction, the Stormhammer out onto Ame, but they've got the Disarm onto the Sven. They're looking maybe to get the Remnant back into the fight, but there's Faith Beyond behind them all. Goes into Toronto Tokyo. They get the kill to Mira. They've got the Ice Path onto 2, but it's not going to matter. Yatoro is gone. Babushka, he's only going to survive for a little bit longer as they are in on this Jakiro, and it's a triple kill for Ame.
Worst case scenario. He just picked up his Radiance. They take a fight straight after. 4-0 trade. Well, not really trade. 4-0 fight, rather. Get the mid tower. The map gets opened up even more, and you're already playing against the clock.
Right.
This is worst case scenario for Spirit, and this grand final might be one of the shortest in history, like ever. Now.
And they bottled it on Nothing to Say. They'll pick up the Aegis on Ame, and he is continuing to roll here. 8,000 net worth lead for the side of LGD.
Yeah. Yeah, they have nothing to worry about until Alchemist hits his critical timing. Once that's up, that's when they might be scared to lose some fights. But.
And there's the split in averages between Ame and Yatoro. You can see the solid lines being this game, the checkered lines being the average for the patch, and that is such a split for Ame. You know, Yatoro, he's ahead of the average. He's not having a horrible game, but when you get compared to the Alchemist, it's not going to look good. And maybe I might have jinxed him. goes into the BKB. He's on the run. He'll throw the Stormhammer, go to the Godstrike, trying to fight back, going after Faith Beyond, doing the damage, and he'll get the kill out on the Nature's
He can't be out though.
But now they've got Y. They have XinQ. The supports will finish off the carry of Team Spirit. And it ends up being a trade that, yeah, you get a kill out of it, but it's probably not to value. Available to break through, of course. So what did Ame just get there? He's got the basher, went the other way, thought he wanted the blink. Meanwhile, on top, Mira, he is in trouble, and he is gone to the Tiny. RC may be strong in the anime, but at this moment right now in this game, not looking too strong, not looking comparable.
Aegis runs out in 10 seconds. Maybe they can catch him off guard, but the Tiny's already there.
Yeah, Avalanche toss all the way back. They'll go to the BKB here. Got the single concoction charging up. They'll lose the Aegis, but now Yataro's in. He's trying to make something happen, but they've got the bashes coming through on the Sven. He's in so much trouble, but there's the Stormhammer as well as the Ice Path. They get the kill to collapse. They'll look for the Rolling Thunder. They're trying to go the other way. They've got Maposhka locked up as well as the Avalanche coming out from XinQ. Remnant back the Sprouts on 2, but they get out of it. Nothing to say is still committing with the Rolling Thunder. He's into the base, but now trying to leave. He's been disposed while Maposhka drops. There's nothing to follow up the damage, though, or the lockdown from Team Spirit.
They're going high ground again. They don't really have the greatest defense. All they have is a Sleight of Fist every 6 seconds, but the buildings are going to fall so fast.
They go in, they jump, they've got the Avalanche toss again, and Mira looking like he'll fall once more. Dead for 35 seconds. LGD are just bending Spirit to their will.
Yeah.
It's all LGD in this series thus far. And they are looking for a quick finish. XinQ again, he just wants to get these kills. The BKB's been popped, they've got the swipe, but he's looking for the Remnant back. He's not looking to charge in, he's looking to retreat out. The Macro Pyres drop down as well as the Ice Path. They've got the lockdown on Ame, who no longer has that Aegis. But he's got a Dazzle ready to go. Dazzle is on it, Y is behind him. Shallow Grave always when he needs it. He's TPing forward, he is really reaching, looking for something. XinQ is placing down the vision. They've got the sentries in. Avalanche as well as the toss is going to be on the Sven. Yatoro on the run. Pops the BKB. They have to dispose. They go to the God Strength. XinQ in trouble, but the Shallow Grave is there once again. Yatoro, he's got to make the commitment. He's got to figure out whether or not he wants to go or leave. XinQ burning down, gets killed off by Maposhka. They're going to buy back on the Tiny. They'll look over at Ame. Ame standing his ground, going for the tier 3. They've got the Treants in. Mira with the dispose. They've stunned him up. They'll unleash. They've got the Shallow Grave once again, and Ame rips through Mira. Ame on the run with the unstable concoction charging, but he's got that BKB, so he is A-okay. Where can he commit, right?
Look at Roche go down. That's so much physical damage.
No double damage.
Oh yeah, they have the Lucky Shot 2, of course. Even more minus armor.
They're wrapping all the way in.
Too late.
It's not going to be in time, so there's an Aegis on Ame once again. And now Spirit need to think, are we going to commit for this one? They've got the BKB already popped on Collapse. Do they come in from behind? They need to think about their commitment. They've got Faith Beyond who's in the pit. Yatoro, he's not sure what he wants to do. Faith Beyond is just going to TP out from the pit. They'll look over, it's nothing to say. He's going to pop the BKB. They'll go after the Viper. They'll get the kill to Collapse. And it's hesitancy coming in from Team Spirit, unsure what they wanted to do once that Aegis was picked up.
Yeah, they're in an incredibly tough position. It's basically elimination game for them. And they're so far behind. What's the solution you can really find? It's just Ame hitting the tower with Treants. You have to initiate an armor, but he has an Aegis, he has a Dazzle. You have to wrap around behind, which they're trying to do right now with the smoke. If they can kill the Dazzle, there's hope. But look, he's very well sandwiched into the left.
Mira just takes so much damage. They've got the toss back inside of Toronto Tokyo. There's the Abyssal Blade to follow it up. They get the kill onto the Ember. They bought back on 2 of these heroes from behind them. Is Yatoro. They bought back on 3, but they've got the Shallow Grave. It's going to be on a Y this time. The damage is going to be enough as they've got the stun with the bashes. Yatoro can't survive. Spirit's dreams are melting as LGDs are growing. They'll go for Mira once again. They get the kill on Maposhka. He's got buyback on this Jakiro, but they're on their last legs. They're really trying to make something happen as they get the kill on nothing to say. They'll take the Pangolier. They'll also glyph up their base. 3 seconds on the unstable concoction, looking for somebody to throw it onto, but it will stun himself. Yatoro sprouted up, and he's not able to engage. XinQ going in with the Avalanche after the blink. He's trying to get his hands onto the Sven as well as toss him up. They've got the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains coming out from Toronto Tokyo, but this base is going down. They've only got the mid-setter racks holding them from Mega Creeps, and LGD, they really don't need to fully commit. They are so far ahead that they can do whatever they please in this game.
They can wait for the Alk ult. They don't have to. They have a dispel with the Berserker potion. They're just going in. Amos is BKB as well. Nothing to be worried about at all.
Yeah, Ice Path damage out on the Ame, but again, he's got that Aegis. He won't even need to use it in the moment they go to the shallow grave. Ice Path is there, toss up into the air, and they will catch themselves a couple. The Remnant over to the side. Toronto Tokyo trying to get a kill on a Xingqiu. He's moving over, but he's been hexed up. He's on the run. A Remnant away. Xingqiu taking some damage, but the Rolling Thunder comes out onto the Ember. They'll toss him up into the air. They get the kill on a Toronto Tokyo for 90 seconds. And it's really just last hopes, last-ditch efforts here for Team Spirit. They'll move forward once again. They've got the Avalanche. Collapse is going to be disarmed, and all they can do is watch. LGD is taking their base. They've got the Hex once again, and Ame goes in on the Collapse. The Hurricane Pike is going to get him away and let him survive for a moment, but they've got Yatoro in their hands, in their grasp, and LGD, they're grasping the trophy as they will take the Series 2-0 over Team Spirit and become your champions.
Might be the fastest grand final we've ever had, to be honest. What was it, 30, 50 minutes? 45?